Hi there, I wanted to make a quick video to answer your question about the 6th grade language arts lesson plans. If you decide to sign up, you automatically get login and password information. So I have logged in as a member. This is what you see if you choose to sign up and log in. And you specifically asked about 6th grade lesson plan units. So my 7th and 8th grade lesson plan units are pretty much done. I'm adding new materials all the time to make them easier to use. It's my 6th grade lesson plans that I'm currently working on adding. So let me show you what's in there, what's not, and what I'm currently working on to see if it'll work for you. So I'm going to go to the course area. I'm going to click on 6th grade lesson plan units, and here's what pops up right now. I have a 3-week unit which introduces various levels of genres, so I can click on that one. And what'll pop up is week 1, week 2, week 3, and I have little snapshots that shows you what is inside each week. And so what you would do is you could then click on week 1. So I just clicked on it. It's going to download on my computer and it'll automatically open up. So here's genre. It says week 13. It's actually genre week 1 version 3 because I'm constantly adding new materials and trying to make things better. And so this is what those lesson plans would look like. All those numbers you see stand for grade 6, week 1, day 1, S is for student, and then adventure is the type of genre they're working on that day. Let me back out of this and go back into the website to show you a little bit more. So you can see that I have 3 weeks of genre units there. Like I said, I'm building these out still for 6th grade, and so I have a completed 6-week unit on the elements of fiction and short stories. I have a 4-week unit on elements of play and drama, a 4-week unit on elements of poetry and figurative language, and I just finished the 4th week on this one. So I have a few other members who are also working through 6th grade lesson plans, and 2 of them told me that they wanted to start with elements of poetry and figurative language, and at the time I'd only done 3 weeks, but as of last week I just added in the 4th week. So you can see that there are descriptions of what is happening in each week's worth of lesson plans. If I'm going too fast, you can always hit pause on this video so you can actually read through the snapshots and get a little bit more details. Let me go over to the elements of fiction and short stories. That's another great unit to start with, and I do have 6 weeks of those. All of these units for 6th grade, I'm working on creating anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 weeks. I know 6th grade is kind of its own beast sometimes when we teach, and so I'm keeping those units a little bit shorter than my 7th and 8th grade units. So as you can see, we have a little snapshot of what's happening in each week. And like I said, if I'm going too fast, if you want to hit pause and actually read through the little descriptions of each week, you can see what's there and see if it's something that'll work for you. So that's our 6-week elements of fiction and short stories. The short stories appear in the lesson plans as far as links. That way I can avoid plagiarism issues, but they do link up to short stories that are available just out there online. Some of the short stories and some of the poems and things, either I've written myself or people I know that I'm friends with have written them for me and I have permission to use. Otherwise, I link to well-known materials that are already online for you and your students. Let me click on this one here. I have a 4-week unit on elements of media literacy and persuasion. So if there's any type of argumentative reading and writing, persuasive media type activities, that's what's here. And you can see I have 3 weeks done, and I am currently looking at creating the 4th week for the unit review. I don't have that done yet, but it's on my radar, something that I'm working to complete. Okay, so I'll back out of that, see what else we have. I have a 4-week unit I'm working on right now for the elements of text features and text structures. This is really good for moving into nonfiction and expository reading and writing pieces. So I'm currently working on these online. They're not uploaded yet, but I know enough to where I could put a snapshot of what's in there. I do have the lesson plans almost complete, but right now I'm arranging them in the right order, and I'm adding in the objectives and the goals and things like that. So that's pretty much what the 6th grade lesson plans look like right now. So like I said, I'm adding more all the time. I'm updating and trying to correct things and make things work even better. So if there's something that you needed quickly, like if you knew you would be starting with text features and text structures, then you could let me know and I can move that to the top of my priority list. Otherwise, you can start wherever you need to, and you're always welcome to pull from the 7th and 8th grade units as well, because you also have access to those too. So I hope that helps answer your question about what is in the 6th grade lesson plan units. Okay, my oven is going off in the background,